Have you ever looked around at your life and thought, why do I feel so lost? You did everything right. You kept it together. Maybe you smiled when it hurt, pushed through when you were tired, kept quiet when you really needed to be heard. And still, deep down, there's this emptiness. Like something important is missing, but you don't know what. Dr. Gabor Maté says that feeling isn't random or wrong. It's a sign. A quiet whisper from the part of you that's been carrying pain for too long. He says trauma isn't just about what happened to you. It's what happened inside you because of it. It's the disconnect from your true self. And maybe, just maybe, that feeling of being lost is your soul trying to come back home. That sense of drifting, like you're walking through fog without direction, can feel heavy and hopeless. But it's more common than we think. Dr. Maté, who's spent years working with trauma and healing, explains that this isn't about being broken. It's about wounds we never learned how to tend to. Trauma isn't only the big, obvious things like abuse or violence. Sometimes it's the little things that pile up. The times we were ignored, the love we didn't get, the stress that never let up. Even the absence of warmth can leave a scar. And in today's world, Maté says, someone without some form of trauma is rare. When we carry that kind of pain without realizing it, it seeps into everything. How we see ourselves, how we trust others, how safe we feel in the world. Dr. Maté talks about 7 ways trauma shows up in our lives. First, we lose touch with who we are. We stop trusting our feelings. Then, we pull away from others because a deep connection feels risky. Our view of the world gets warped too. It starts to feel dangerous or cold. The pain doesn't go away either. It lingers, even if we pretend we're fine. For some, it affects how we think or learn. For others, it builds this heavy shame, the kind that tells us we're not enough. And maybe the hardest part, we struggle to stay present. We're stuck in old wounds or bracing for more hurt, and the now slips away. But this isn't just emotional. Our bodies feel it too. Maté explains how trauma throws our nervous system out of balance. Stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline stay high for too long, leading to things like chronic illness, inflammation, and burnout. It can even affect how our genes work. So no, it's not all in your head, it's in your body, it's everywhere, and it's not your fault. What makes it harder is that we live in a world that doesn't always make space for healing. Systems and structures, racism, poverty, isolation, can create trauma all on their own. And often, doctors treat symptoms like anxiety or addiction without ever asking, what happened to you? But Maté believes real healing comes when we look deeper, when we see the full picture and stop pretending pain doesn't matter. So where do we begin? We start by noticing, by gently, honestly seeing the places where we're hurting. Not to blame ourselves, but to understand. Healing starts with compassion, softening instead of judging. And then we begin the slow, steady work of reconnecting with our bodies, with our emotions, with who we really are beneath all the survival strategies. It's not about fixing what's broken. It's about remembering what got hidden. None of us heal alone. We need safe people, safe spaces. We need to know it's okay to be vulnerable, to cry, to speak, to feel. Whether it's with a therapist, a friend, or in a quiet moment of reflection, healing grows in connection. And with each layer we let go of shame, fear, numbness, we start to feel life again. We start to feel ourselves again. This is the heart of Dr. Maté's message. You're not lost because you're broken. You're lost because a part of you got hurt, and it's been trying to find the way back. And that journey isn't about becoming someone new. It's about coming home. To the you that existed before the pain, to you that's still here, waiting. Healing is possible. You're not alone, and you've never really been lost. You've just been on your way back to yourself.